So for the first question, what project have you worked about? So the project I have worked is a habit app. This habit app is basically like can track your habit, and there's a create, read, and delete for this app. We can add the habit we want to add, and we also can delete the habit that we want to delete by swapping it into the list. And then not only that, so each habit have information. For example, a level of priority, high, medium, or low, and then start time, whether when you want to like do the habit, and then the time you're doing the habit. So it's different. Start time basically like you want to in what time, but time is basically how long you will be doing the habit. So which part is the hardest? For me, the hardest part is like doing a few pager, because there are three different habits that we have to input into a different tab, and then the timer also, and then how the integrating to the notification. Because for me it's I'm kind of struggling when I want to get the event, whether how can I send the notification when the timer is done. So yeah, I'm kinda struggling a lot in that. And then how is the flow of using random habit using pager too? So first we have the random habit activity. The random habit activity basically have three tabs, habit 1, 2, 3. So, and there's also a random habit adapter, which for the binding data and so on. So for the how I bind the each habit to the different tab. So there's a function called submit data, and the first parameter is key, I mean like which tab that it will bind, and then so each tabs will contain a different level of priority. So for example, there is a list of high priority, for example in habit 1, and habit 2 and 3 there will be no more like a high, it will be medium or low. So when I bind to data, it will be the same thing for the three habits, like the title, start time, and minute focus. The difference is like the item priority level. For example, the high, I set it into the red one, which is the IC priority high, if medium, and low into the low, which is like a green color. Yeah, I think that's how the flow of showing the random habit using ViewPager 2. How does notification reminder work? So notification reminder work in my case work using a work manager, one-time request. So the thing is, I'm using a work manager. When the list switch preference notification is on, then the notification reminder will work. How it appeared when we start counting down the time of our habit. When it finished, then it can the notification will appear, and the other side, if the switch preference of the notification is not on, then it will not appear. Why do we need a view model? So an activity have a life cycle. for example, when we rotate uh, our screen, that it will be recreate the activity, and if we are not using a view model, it will the data will be all disappear. And then if you are using a view model, it will be stay like before the rotating. And also it's like, because it's MVVM architectures, view model is like a really great way to differentiate between the UI and then the business logic, or yeah, all behind the process. So the UI and the process will be different page. Yeah, I think that's it from me. Thank you.